This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
One thing the right has gotten very good at is creating straw men to fight against. Creating narratives about what the left believes, or liberals believe, or Democrats believe, that just don't exist at all. Tucker Carlson on his show last night opened the show talking about how Dr. Anthony Fauci is quitting his job. He's like in his 80s. It's time to retire, maybe. And he's moving on. He's going to do other things. He's still going to be working, but outside of the scope of the government. He's not going to be President Biden's chief medical advisor or whatever role he has right now. And Tucker Carlson took to his show to prattle on about the hysteria that's taking place among Democrats right now, that we're losing our savior. We're losing Anthony Fauci. He's going to quit. What are we going to do? Which is just fantasyland. I don't know anybody who venerates Anthony Fauci. I know no one. Is he a good man who did a good job, who selflessly served his country for decades? Absolutely. But he is but a man. And we live in an existence right now where Republicans and conservatives, they cannot fathom that we aren't like them. We don't wave Biden flags. I never saw a fuck Trump flag. Yet I've seen dozens and dozens and dozens with my own eyes fuck Biden flags. Or let's go Brandon, or Trump on tanks, or Trump photoshopped onto Rambo bodies. It's just not something we do. We're not venerating our politicians. We're vetting them and voting for them to do their job, to better the lives of us and our neighbors and fellow citizens. Republicans aren't having that. Anyway, watch this out of this world clip from Tucker Carlson, really doubling down on the dumb. Watch this.
Imagine the pandemonium at SoulCycle Studios across the Northeast this morning when Tony Fauci announced his retirement. Ugly doesn't begin to describe it. Picture the chaos, if you can, in the organic chaga aisle at Whole Foods in Brookline. Try to envision the panic and hysteria that must have broken out at espresso bars in Edgartown, in Aspen, in Santa Monica, and Bethesda, as thousands of masked ladies in Lululemon discovered all at once that the one religious leader they still revered, their own even tinier version of the Dalai Lama, had decided to retreat forever from public life. It was, ladies and gentlemen, the equivalent of a targeted nuclear device detonated over the most emotionally vulnerable elements of our most privileged population. You can picture the carnage, the wailing, the swooning, manicured hands clutched to breasts, then fumbling for Xanax and expensive handbags. Not since the Orange Man seized the White House in a Russian coup have more 46-year-old Cornell-educated lawyers with weak husbands wept shamelessly in public. There's not enough rosé in Napa to quell that pain. And it wasn't supposed to be this way. It never is supposed to be this way.
What reality is he describing? What are you talking about, Tucker Carlson? You goon. He's describing what took place in the aftermath of the announcement that Fauci was retiring as pandemonium, chaos, panic, hysteria, carnage, wailing, swooning, like a targeted nuclear detonation. Are you out of your mind, you moron? No one looks upon Anthony Fauci like that. The only people who look at political leaders and government employees like that are your people. We're not doing that. He's not a religious leader, quote unquote, as you described him. This is projection as an art form, a perfected art form. They want to normalize their own behavior, so they do this and put this on us. They want to normalize the cult of Donald Trump. The voting against your own interest and the interest of your neighbors and your nation. The turning a blind eye to treason, to insurrection, ignoring an attempted overthrow of the United States government and calling it a trespassing event. Tucker. Disgusting, vile, reprehensible. And then the crack at the end about with weak husbands. I have had an open invitation extended to you, Mr. Tucker Carlson, for a charity boxing match. And crickets. Maybe you're the weak husband. Talking about Ivy League educated, you elitist puke. You soft-skinned rube. Projection, projection, projection. It's all you got, little Tucker. What do you think out there? I would love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. I'd love to hear from you. You can follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore on Twitter and TikTok and Instagram at Dollemore. And if I bring you value, if I do something for you that you think betters your day or your week, please consider supporting my work right here, supporting the mission of this program. You can click the join button below this video, become a channel member for $1.99 a month, just pennies a day, or you can click on over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate it very much. I'll see you next time. You too, Tucker. Be genuine. Take care of one another.